India-Belize relations have always been very good. We have no issues between us. So the thrust of my efforts during my time here has really been in trying to find and forge areas of new cooperation between India and Belize. Some we made some progress, some not so much, but that does not mean that we have failed or given up. We are still continuing with the efforts, and I'm sure that our cooperation will grow. Our interaction and mutual engagement in various areas will grow. I have absolutely no doubt about it. And India-Belize relations will continue to prosper despite the distance, which is a very valid factor. In India and Belize, we do not know much about each other, which is because of the distance. But as people say, and it's a fact that the world is shrinking because of the technology and information, and India and Belize do not seem so far apart from each other today as they did earlier. I can give you the example of Mexico, which is your neighbor and equally far from India as Belize. India-Mexico trade used to be just a few $1 million, 10, 15, $20 million because of the distance. And now our trade has jumped. Last year it was more than $4 billion, $4 billion. I still cannot believe that India and Mexico, so far away from each other, have so much to trade with each other. So distance is not so much of a factor anymore. And India-Belize, we share so much by way of history, culture, language, legacy, and aspirations, above all the aspirations. Also, you have succeeded in taking some of our people. So we are both parts of the same growth momentum. India is a large country. We have developed in many areas, including high technology areas. We feel for Belize. Now, India is still a poor country, developing country and poor country, but right from the beginning, since our independence, we have been sharing whatever little we have with other friendly developing countries. That has been part of our philosophy and world outlook. So we created a program called Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation, ITEC, ITEC. And there are 160 beneficiary countries. We give cooperation to 160 countries around the world, developing countries, almost all, including Mexico. Mexico has a per capita income much more than India's. We are extending cooperation to them too, because it is not the money, it is the experience and expertise that we have acquired, which we had to struggle to acquire, and we are willingly sharing it with other developing countries for the sake of overall development, global growth, peace and harmony. And we are very glad to share it and offer it to Belize. Indian ITEC program has several elements. The most important element and the biggest element is training, technical training.